Do we have sound now? Do we? Huh? Sound. No sound. Sound. No sound. Yes. Muted. No sound. Yes. Oh my God. Danny, no sound. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Alright, y'all can hear me. Good, good, good. Um, it's it's been like one of my main questions. Quinny, I think she has to potty, lovely. Is was Ann Taylor's loyalty with the school? Because she went to U of I. She can't have got all her acclimates and all her credentials and degrees from that school, could she? And not participate in like sororities and so forth? I mean, she's a vandal. She is a vandal, and is the school for her? So what do you guys think? Mama D, hi there. Much love to you. Hi, Jujubes. You can hear me and the dog. Yeah, you guys. So, share your opinion. With her wallet, rightly, with her wallet, $200 an hour, $8,000 a week. What? Ah, ah. Susan Roscoe says there were 5 gifted memberships last read. Aw, I didn't see it. Well, whoever gifted the memberships, I will thank you in the next video. And I welcome all my beautiful starlights. But I will go back and watch. Dixie Bishop, let me write it down. All right, so we got to get more sticky notes. I don't think we have enough, and we're going to match it. We're going to match it tonight. Where is a sticky note? We got it. Score. All right, let me pull out 5. I'll just write 5 that I owe 5. And let's get Dixie Bishop written down because you're in the drawing. Anytime you gift a membership, you're going to get in a jar. So we've got Dixie Bishop, and we have 5 in just a little bit. Thank you so much. She may be having dinner with the university press up on the hill. Think of the age. A 1111 family member was like, she looks about the same age as Mr. Green. What are your thoughts? Sassy says, I thought I was losing my mind. We went from live because the reading was first today. I know, I'm switching it because I'm like, are we doing the horse before the cart? You know, because I want to discuss the reading. Every time we're done, I'm like, oh, I want to talk about the reading, but I'm out of time because that's when my children have to go to work most of the time, or the dogs just don't have the sit down because we tire them out prior to the readings. And so the first hour is the quietest, and we need it for a reading. And then y'all are members, you're in love with Jack and Lucky, and so you're much more tolerable and appreciative of all their little dog noises. Kim Hell says, I've said this before, I just don't get how the president of the university can have shots with the students. What? Do you mean like drinking shots? Joyful, I've already got you in the jar, baby. I put you a little note that said you're in the jar. Well, Debbie says, Gazardo says, something with her isn't right. GGBC's, scary to ever think of dinner plans with the goat. You want the goat? You want the goat? I know, right? Oh, this chair is squeaking. The problem I have is, why is she not? Okay, so I recorded the expert that's been in this case from the beginning, not in it, but observing it, and he said the place would be a petri dish of DNA, that it would be a unsurmountable task. We've got one male DNA that is unknown on glove outside, and I believe 3 males in the house, or 2 for sure, male DNA, unknown, they didn't even test it. It's not that they couldn't figure it out. They did not test it. And that's why the state prosecution is saying, well, we can't give you what we don't have. Why are you not testing it? Why are you not testing it? I thought you were working for a judicial system that is based on fairness, not targeting. That is a target move. And since Moscow likes the word targeting, we don't know if it's the house that's targeted or the occupants. It makes me really think that target was on their mind. And where was the target? Did Brian have a bullseye? Can you turn that on, sweetheart? Thank you. It just evens out the light a lot better. An arrest within a month? What you mean? Oh, you mean of this case? Oh, and just a second. Let's switch cases. If you are, we are in the know now of 2 individuals in the Savannah, Soto, and Matthew case. So we are in knowledge of that. Allegedly, the police are stating that they have what they believe to be the actual gun that was used in that case. I do too, Buttercup. I do too. She says, this case, referring to the IDAHO4, has been sus from the beginning. Hope everything comes to light. Well, you guys are talking to each other, but give me something that you feel that I can share. As a member, you have the opportunity to voice, and I don't want to always be the one talking, and I do too much talking, and on my channel, I'd like to give you the opportunity. Darkness, always light, Lee McKenna says. Yes, Interior Families agrees. This is the whole case is sus. The Karen read? I'm not sure on that. All right, you guys, so I don't see that you guys have a lot you want to talk about tonight. And that's cool. It's a Friday night. If you guys just want to start getting into other stuff, we can. All right. That's a good point. Jenny Troglin feels that Ann Taylor, is a tool, in her opinion, for the UOI. I have been on fire. I've been trying so hard for you guys. It's disappointing that I had sound issues. But remember I told you we were going to have a guest speaker? Woo! Almost lost my glasses. His name is Andre, and he's a hypnotist. Well, him and I went on to StreamYard yesterday to work out some things to see how we could pull it off, if we could record the interview and so forth, and that hooked up my mic to StreamYard. And I'm thinking that that interfered with my microphone, and so I will get my cue boy, my beautiful Quentin, my tech, my IT, to come fix it for us for the next time. Y'all want to? Oh my God, that would make sense. Wildfire. You are rocking the shit, Mama D, says Jenny Troglin. Wildfire says, at 11:11 Tarot, can we get a reading? And keep in mind, this is a mod request, so it's granted, right? On Judge John Judge and his connections to UOI, please. Ooh. It is my new trademark. Next time, I'm going to make sure the sound is working, but I'm going to come on and be like, ha ha ha! No, I'm not. Doc Mom says, I agree. In my opinion, Ann Taylor is that position to do with what they want with her. Yes, Quentin, bring Quentin on to play for us. I'll ask. Hold on. Quentin, you're getting requested to play piano. I do think we should look at the players. We've looked at so many players and I feel like we need to look at those players you're talking about, interior, like the judge. Now we've done the lawyer, right? I couldn't believe the repetitive. Okay, so we asked how she saw Brian get the double card. I ask again, can you clarify what you mean by the double card? Do you see Brian as toxic? Boom, double card. She's not for Brian. And, do you hear him? I got to write some of these down. So y'all want the Dean Green. Dean Green. Okay. 6 months as a Starlight Seed, Dixie Bishop. Aw, I love you, darling. And who was the other one y'all wanted? Judge John Judge. We can do it. We'll do it next week. Definitely. That's beautiful, Clinton. Play us another one. Oh, can you... What you need, Gretchen? Can you give her a snack first? Joyful says, Mama D, I'm going to post our new mascot on my community channel. So go look at his name. It's Doctors. You will love him. All right. All right, will do. God bless Quentin. Deborah Martina Lewis says, so talented, like his mom. I cannot play one key. Gretchen is singing. She wanted a snack, so he went and got her one. Susan Roscoe says, thank you. Sassy says, sounds beautiful, Quentin. Ooh, Colleen says, small towns and big secrets. Lee McKenna says, that sounds relaxing, Quentin. That is beautiful, Quentin says, writing solo. Kim House says, beautiful, Quentin. You're sitting outside in the snow like a 5-year-old, Jenny? Oh my God, Summer Snow is saying that she believes Judge's wife works for U of I. I gotta find that out. Where is that? Wife works for U of I. Question mark. You're really hung up on the private driver, Susan Rusco? Gemini65 says, has anyone heard about the missing children in Idaho? No. Kieran Guy would like you to make a playlist for everybody. Joyful says I love his piano playing. Summer Snow says, Judge, this is what she's saying. Judge's wife works for U of I. I'm going to have an aneurysm soon because this is how the Stephen Avery case went. And now I want to talk about Stephen Avery for a minute. Miss Candace Owen, or whatever your name is, has, done a breakdown of the whole Steve Avery case. You're about to make me come out of retirement on the Stephen Avery case, and Lord help you, I will show how pathetic you are as a journalist. I know that case backward and forward. I know every piece of evidence in that case, and the shit you're spewing out of your mouth, Lord help me. Don't make me come back there. Don't make me get out of my chair and come face you. Because little rubber ducky right here, little rubber ducky, I will show how you are making all these huge assumptions that I can actually show you are full of shit. Oh, I can't stand her, Sassy. She's got me so upset. She's lying. She's misconstruing the truth of the case. Lee McKenna says, wonder if this has anything to do with all the kids that Harsh is talking about. That was Idaho also. I don't know. I'll have to watch. Y'all, what if I do? Okay, so I went and looked up. I would have to become a member to watch all of her programs and give her money. I'm not doing it. I am not giving Candace nothing, not a dime. I'm not going to call her Cam because one of my favorite singers is named Cam, C-A-M, and I'm not going to degrade my singer. Is the judge a vandal too? Is the judge, the prosecution, the defense, and the judge's wife all vandals that went to U of I? The mayor is, yes. Kim House believes Idaho just has a huge cloud of devil over that state. I found it interesting. I mentioned it in the reading that I did a little bit of research about the Russian mafia, and I was like, oh my God, how would Russian mafia even got involved in this? But they do have a huge amount of culture of the Russians in Idaho. Come to find out, excuse me, that here's how it went. So you can do your own research, but in 1863, during the Civil War, Gretchen, stop now. Quentin, will you take her in your room, please? Please. Thank you. It won't be much longer. So, during the Civil War, Russia came over to the United States and brought their warships to New York City. Now, it was all about, New York was all fascinated with culture and the arts and literature and also books and libraries. And just so happens that Moscow, many of the historians argue that Moscow, Idaho, got its name from the reference to Moscow, Russia. Now, there is Russian mafia that basically runs every bit of that. And then I'm telling you about the 1868 because when the College of Moscow University of Idaho was built, all right, which was just a few years later. They got all their library funding from New York. And I was like, so could the Russians have come over as if a Trojan horse with their warships and then come in and taken over little areas and named it Moscow to feel at home and then be running their little mafia shit, which we're calling the Truckee Way and the Bad Boys Club, you know, all this kind of stuff. And what is Russian mafia known for? Well, let me tell you how their little diagram worked on what I saw today. And I'll be happy to break it down in a further members live if you'd like. But it had the head of the mafia, and then it had the shoulders, and then it had the little parts, and then it broke it down into the legs. And the legs of the foundation of the mafia was executives and executioners. And they're highly known for retaliation. And I was like, all right, so how does the U of I become a billionaire? Well, he's got those libraries there, right? Which is all about information. And what is the web or cameras? Information. And could he be using his sorority houses? Maybe, hypothetically, allegedly. Could he possibly, I'm asking, be using those sororities and those frats to blackmail and extort the students? Because that is also what the Russian mafia is known for. I'm just asking questions over here as a mom. You know, I don't know. I'm just asking. You know, I'm looking at this. I'm like, all right, the college was, especially the library, and then the Civil War, and then they're establishing Moscow, and all of the funding is coming from the New York libraries, which are all about this, you know, celebration of the Russians coming over and all this. And then I'm like, Moscow is Russian, and now we've got this guy that's making billions, so he's got a bankroll from somewhere that we don't know. Juju says funds are now restricted on review. Confiscated by who? Someone will benefit all in the end. Follow the money trail. True. This live is for entertainment purposes only, says in Interior Family Studios. Mobsters, rightly. From the Bolshoi Ballet, he had been, in my opinion. I'm not sure I said that right. Oh, okay. Different story. So back to the Stephen Avery case, talking about Candace Owen. Sassy Brass says, I won't pay either. I refuse to watch most anything TV, movie related anymore because I'm tired of supporting liars, cheaters, and thievers. Oh my God. Jenny Troglin says, graduated, yes. Judge graduated in 1984 from U of I. Damn. So it was talking about the organizations and how they get into education and control data, information. And I was quite shocked that sexual trafficking is one of their number one things. And I was like, oh my God, I never saw the bodies of these kids come out. I'm not seeing the blood. What if we're being lied to? What if the victim's mom and dads and parents are being lied to? What if these victims were kidnapped, sex trafficked, and then the whole thing is just a big lie? I don't know anymore. Rumble Longhair says, no, my old dance teacher, sorry. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. My hair is absolutely flat today. I wore a winter toboggan, a winter hat, a little toboggan, and it flattened my hair. Terrible. All right, you guys. Dog Mom says University of Idaho doesn't like outsiders. You thought about that too, Sassy? I certainly don't want to be mentioning the names of the mafia, but I have so many questions when I start looking at this execution of the IDAHO4. Aw, Juju Bees, thank you, beautiful. She says my hair still looks lovely. Kim Hall says nothing surprises me. Virgo 22 says, sadly, Mama D, I think you are right. Gemini 65 says, with all these kids missing too, divine pathways, but Ethan had a funeral. They would had to kill him, then kidnap the 3 girls. Yeah, I'm sure they're really dead. I'm just saying, if it gets to the point, I feel like my mind is just going to explode because this case frustrates me so much. And then when I see, when I start seeing, like, the connections to how the college was built and where they got their land money and all that, it's just shocking. And then to play that part of the Christ Church, right? The Church of Christ, I think it's called. So today I decided to look up what Idaho, Moscow was known for, or Moscow, Idaho, and it is the church and the school. Those are the 2 entities. Divine Pathways says her mind doesn't shut down either. All right, my lovelies, let's light it up because I can already tell you Gretchen has given us her patience and she wants a little Mama D time. So, light it up. Let's see, where do we have that? Light it up. Let's move it. Let's move it. Can I move it? All right. We'll put it there. Light it up, light it up. Jamie, you are in the drawing. So, we owe 5 because we are matching Dixie Bishop, one of our 1111 family starlights, gave away 5 memberships earlier. So we're going to match that. And then we'll give a few extra. Dana Lynn. Dana Lynn, congratulations, love. We have 3 more to match. Karen Guy. Karen Guy, congratulations. You are in the drawing. That girl. I feel like I'm getting the same names. And I just grab the first name I see. That girl. Maybe that's how the cards in the reading was, too. We have 1 more to match, and then I'm going to give away some. Divine Pathways. Divine Pathways. You are in the drawing, lovely. Congratulations. Go ahead and also check out her channel. She does true crime readings as well. So, you know, it's always good to support each other. Lucy Lou Who. Lucy. Ooh, listen to Gretchen. Lou Who. Hold on, Gretchen. All right, so we matched everybody, and Dixie is in the jar. I'm going to go with 3. So, 3. Colleen, you are in the drawing. Colleen. Colleen. I know it's Jolene because my sister's name is Jolene. But in this case, I heard Colleen. Colleen. Let's see. Okay, I gotta just close my eyes a minute and open writing solo. I'm hurrying, Gretchen. I'm hurrying. Mama's writing. Let's see. Jill Elaine. Jill Elaine. Hold on, Gretchen. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. And the final one is Susan Rusco. Congratulations. I love you guys. I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go tend to my baby girl. I appreciate everything you guys do. Please hit that like, subscribe, share the love, love you. Leave your DNA on the like button. And let's see, let's get our music going. Where's our music, you guys? I love ya. Let's see, is this our music? Nope. Hold on, y'all. Oh no, my song is gone. Alright. We're going to play different sound. We'll close with this. I love you guys. To the moon. And, oh shoot, what did I do? What did I do? You can watch this as you go out. Love you guys. Bye for now.